Hello, Ngân. Welcome to the speaking test. Let's start with part one. Are there a lot of sports centres where you live?
Yes, there are a host of sports centers in the vicinity of my house. Well, I think it's because currently I'm living in the downtown of Hanoi, so there are a lot of people in here with the high demand for doing sports or doing exercises. So I think that's the reason why sports centers is something like always available in here.
Is it important to have sports centres near where people live?
Yeah, I think it's like a compulsory thing in here. Because right now, I think that in my country, or like example, in my city, Hanoi, all of the people have a hectic schedule, so they hardly do the exercise in the regular way. For example, like go running at the park or go jogging at the park, but they find that spending time in the sports center will be much convenient and suitable. And the other reason is for some metropolis like Hanoi or Ho Chi Minh City, I think that the air condition is not good, I think because of the air pollution. So doing exercise outside is not a wise choice. So they usually do it indoor, and sports centers is the great option for them.
Are most people in your country more interested in sports now than they were in the past?
Yeah, so I do not sure about the past period, because in the past, actually, I do not care much about the sports, but I have to admit that recently, due to the flourish of the football national team, everyone, like the whole country, cared about sport a lot, and the sports become like something like in the spirit of Vietnamese people. Like for example, whenever the football national team have a match, everyone just come and see, and they like flock into a road, and they just celebrate it every time, every match.
Now we'll turn to part two. You'll be given a topic and you'll have 1 minute to prepare. Talk about a decision you made that was difficult.
So, well, back in the time since I was a little kid, I always dreamt being a bank accountant or to do some bank related jobs, because I was inspired by my parents. But unfortunately, when I attended high school, after just like a few months, I realized that I am absolutely not gifted in mathematics, which is like compulsory subject for being a bank accountant or to work in the bank. So I was like being lost at that time, because I was confused. I don't know what should I do after that, because if I want to continue to do a bank accountant, I have to work really hard in something I am not gifted in, and maybe I do not have enough potential to be. So I look for a lot of advices from the consultant teachers in school, from my parents, and also from my friends. And one of my friends told me, I think it's a little bit childish, but she told me to learn a language because I was really good at imitating people or like animals, and she think the ability of imitating can help me a lot when I learn a language. So I was really considering it, and at the end I decided I should drop the dream of being a bank accountant and start something new. And it is the time when I decided I have to learn English.
Thank you. Let's move on to part three. In this part, I'd like you to answer some questions on the same topic. What are some decisions that people have to make nowadays?
Well, I think it's career decision. Cause I don't know, the career decision is not only for those who have just graduated high school. I think it's for everyone, literally everyone. Like due to the globalization and the technology advancement, there are a lot of new jobs have just appeared in the market. So maybe some people that could not find their suitable job in the past, now that job will appear in the future and they could change it, and they have to make decision whether they want to change their suitable and stable current job to another, something like more adventurous job but much more suitable for them. Yes, so I think it's career.
What decisions are there to be made when other people give you advice?
Well, my country, I think I because I do not know the whole country, but in small case, like for me, I think that it is the senior in the family or my teachers. For example, like my parents, my grandparents, or the teachers. So because they are the senior, so they have more time to expose to the life, expose to the difficult situations more than me. And also they are the one who understand me the most because they're my closest peoples. So I think that due to their experience of life and their understanding about me, I think they will be one of the best consultants for my decisions and for my life.
What are the disadvantages of other people giving you advice when you have to make a decision?
Well, I think it's confusion. Yes, confusion. Because whenever the one looking for consultants, so of course those consultants will have different like personalities, experience or point of views. So those things will combine and make a lot of different opinions toward one thing. And the decision maker will get really confused, and they have to be the one who clarify to category whether which one will be the best for that situation, will be the most suitable, will be the most practical for the situation. So I think the disadvantages is although you can learn a lot through those advice, but the confusion and the difficulties it causes is a lot. So we have to handle it. Wow.
Thank you, Ngân. That's the end of the speaking test.